So I drove Nick to the hospital, and I didn't hit anybody or anything. And it was during a great period of stress and strain, because I thought my grandson was having a heart attack. Turns out he was having an attack, a panic attack, the doctors called it. They said he needed bed rest for a couple of days and get rid of everything in his life that was causing stress and strain. So we figured the best thing for him to do was to stay with us.
You know that song, Over the River and Through the Woods to Grandmother's House We Go? Such a happy song. There's people going to see their grandparents. They're singing and dancing and...
Nicholas, what else can I get you to eat?
Man, you've been feeding me nonstop for 2 days now. But please open a window. It's really hot in here.
I don't want you to feel a draft.
Man, it's like a sauna. I keep expecting naked fat man in towels to walk on.
I'll get you a thinner blanket. Oh, and Nicholas, your other nanny and grandpa are coming for cannolis. Before they get here, Seattle. You really might not go, right?
What?
Well, I was thinking, if you were so sure you wanted to go, you wouldn't have got so upset, so sick.
Yeah, no, wait a minute.
I'm just saying that maybe you're absolutely 100% sure you want to go. But maybe at the same time, you're absolutely 100% not so sure.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hear that one more time.
Nicholas, do you remember what you said when you got sick? When you were yelling that your parents left because they didn't want to be around us?
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Nicholas, they didn't leave because they didn't want to be around us. They saw themselves getting old. They saw their lives being spent in one place. And they got scared. Scared of becoming too much like us.
Man, no, that's not right. They just want to live in sunshine too.
Nicholas, people don't move away from their family because of the weather. They got scared, and maybe you are too.
Man, no, that's not.
Calm, breathe. Good. Maybe I'm all wrong. Maybe I'm just all wrong. But I'm not.
Yoo-hoo! Hey, Nikki! Hey, you're looking better.
Oh, Nikki, how you feeling?
Hi, I'm feeling fine.
Oh, you gave us such a fright collapsing like that.
I know that, Nan.
So I got you a mass card. St. Anne's, 10:30, a week from Tuesday.
I'm gonna have to name this church after me soon.
Don't do that to us again, Nikki. I mean, we're old. We're the ones supposed to get sick, not you.
Nicholas was getting hot.
Oh my.
It's perfect in here.
Look, everyone, I just want to say, I said some things the other day about leaving and not wanting you to interfere and...
Nikki, you were sick then.
Yeah, no one ever listens to a word you say.
Besides, I got the perfect way for you to relax. Come with us on a vacation. We'll pay.
I don't know, Nan.
Well, next month we're going to take another one of those Mario Perillo tours.
Oh, God, again with the Perillo tour.
Well, what? You had a wonderful time last year.
You're always going somewhere. You get on a bus, you get off a bus, you take a picture. On a bus, off a bus, take a picture. On a bus, off a bus, take a picture. It was exhausting.
Nan, I'm supposed to be in Seattle, Nan.
Maybe he'll meet a nice girl on the tour.
On a Perillo tour, the girls are all 80 years old.
Mario Perillo is Mr. Italy.
You know, I don't think this trip is going to relax me.
Nick, you rest up a couple of weeks, then think about Seattle and the trip again.
Yeah, so what should we do tonight?
Oh, just nothing that gets Nikki too excited.
Why don't we play that game you got for us? What's it called?
Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah, the one where you answer questions.
Feel up to playing a game like that, Nikki?
Oh no, he'll drop dead from the excitement.
Look, I'm fine. You want to play? Let's play.
Oh, Nikki. Guess who I saw by the deli counter at Pathmark this morning? Caitlin O'Hare.
Oh, terrific. The last time you brought the girl here, you almost killed the boy.
Well, she's still a very nice girl, and her aunt is a wonderful canasta player.
That's exactly what I look for in a woman, Nan. Can we just play, please?
Whatever you want, Nicholas.
How teams are you and me, Gramps?
All right, Nick, you roll the dice and play the game, and we'll answer the questions.
All right. You're on green.
All right, green, all right.
Everyone quiet.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
We're ready.
Okay.
all right,
say it loud.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Read the question, Gramps. Science and nature.
Right, science and nature. What is it called when plants produce carbohydrates when exposed to light?
What the hell kind of question is that?
That's what it says.
That's too hard. Give us another.
Oh, all right, who started?
Wait. That's the whole point. If you can't answer the question, you lose your turn.
But what the hell kind of question was that?
It's a science question.
It was about a plant.
Let's give him another question. They're not thinking hard yet. Let's give him another one.
Good point. I forgot the not thinking hard yet factor.
Right, well, this is a nice one. Who starred with Grace Kelly in High Noon?
Oh, that is a nice one.
Oh, that actor.
Right. The guy with the ears.
I always liked him.
That's right, go again.
Wait, stop! Of course, this on the card, the guy with the ears?
I know who they mean.
They have to tell you what they mean. That's why it's fun. That's the game. That's the whole point
Now,
of it.
now, Nicky, calm down, calm
Nicholas,
down.
breathe.
Calm down. We'll think of who the guy with the ears is, okay? Nice and calmly, nice and calmly. Who the hell's the guy with the ears? Huh?
Didn't Humphrey Bogart have ears?
Oh, he was married to Lana Turner.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart.
No, Jimmy Stewart wasn't married to Lana Turner.
No?
No, Jimmy Stewart was married to the woman with the hair.
No, I thought the wacky guy with the nose was married to the woman with the hair.
No, that was the other woman with the hair. Jimmy Stewart was married to the woman with the hair with the face.
Wasn't the woman with the face married to the guy with the face?
No, that was the guy with the feet.
Then who dated Lana Turner?
That gangster she killed. Somebody.
Oh, her daughter killed the gangster with the butcher knife.
Right, her daughter with the butcher knife.
Right.
Very
Yes.
nice. Very nice.
That's right.
What was the question again?
Oh, I know. I knew.
Oh yeah, right. The guy with the ears. Oh yeah. Now what was his name? Call with the Wind.
Clark Gable.
Clark Gable.
That's right, Clark Gable.
Happy?
No, Clark Gable was not in High Noon.
Get out of here, he was.
Did you read the back of the card?
Gary Cooper? No! Clark Gable and Lana Turner, go on.
When Nicholas was in the hospital, I wished there was something wrong with him. Not something terrible, God forbid. Just something wrong enough so he'd have to stay. So he wouldn't go, so that I could take care of him. You always want to help, so much, like you did when they were little. It doesn't matter how old they get. You always want to help.
All right. What author was named ambassador to Spain in 1842?
Oh my.
Oh, give us another.
No, wait. I know this.
Oh, you do not.
Yes, I do. When you and that Mario Perillo drugged me to Spain, they had this little statue about this guy. I know this.
Well, what's the answer?
Okay, who was your girlfriend who was married to that guy who steals cars?
What?
Do you mean Irene?
Right. And what was Irene's sister's name?
Gramps, do these questions have any vague sort of points?
Shut up, you're sick. What was Irene's sister's name?
Well, which one?
The one who drinks.
Oh, well, they all drink.
The one who's not fat.
Oh, Irma.
Right, Irma. Now, remember when we saw Irma in the ShopRite when they were having that special in frozen foods, buy two, get one free?
That's Food Town.
No, it was ShopRite.
Food Town has the buy two, get one free. ShopRite has the double coupon days.
No, Pathmark has a big fish in the window.
Gramps!
Oh, all right, yeah, Irma, right, Irma. Well, remember when we saw her and we were so surprised because she wasn't drunk and the guy she was with had no teeth?
Yeah, so?
What was that guy's name?
Something.
Right, it was Jewish. What's a Jewish name?
Ida, who do we know that's Jewish?
I think Henny Youngman's Jewish.
We know Henny Youngman?
No, it was like Henny Youngman, but different.
Sid Caesar.
No,
Milton Berle.
no.
Shaky Green.
Gramps, you know the answer.
I got caught up in the moment.
Is Merv Griffin Jewish?
Wait, that's close. Merv, Mervin, Merving, Irving. The guy's name was Irving.
So?
The ambassador was Washington Irving.
That's right.
Hey, Nicky,
That was the most amazing
you're
thing.
laughing.
Yeah?
Oh, you've been so worried lately. I don't remember the last time I saw you laugh.
Come on.
She's right, Nick.
Wonderful, Nicholas.
When we were your age, Nicky, we laughed all the time. We didn't have much of anything, but we were always laughing.
Emma,
We always had fun.
leave a boy alone.
Now, Nuns, you take things too hard. Now, I'm his nanny, and I want to talk to him. I have something I want to tell him.
She's going to give him another attack.
Shush. Nicky, I think you expect too much. You go looking for the perfect girl, and you find no one. You spend so much time worrying about so much. Your job and where to live, and what it means. You just expect too much.
Listen to your grandmother.
Because, Nicky, we never expected the way you expected. We were told a good life was when you find a husband, and you have kids, and you send your kids to school, and you put food on the table, and you don't die doing it. That's a good life. But then we told our kids they could have so much more. They could go to any school they wanted, have any job they wanted, meet wonderful people. Maybe that's the way it should be. You already have so much more than we ever had, and we are so proud of you. But then you have to go to a head doctor, and the whole family moves away from each other, and we never had to do that. So, did we make a better life for you? Well, it's not a worse life. The better? Just different, maybe. Just different. See, he didn't have an attack.
Enough of this game. Who's hungry?
I need a Danish.
No, wait, I want to tell a story.
Let me just get the Danish.
No, this story is so good that you don't even need food.
There's no such thing.
What story are you talking about?
The story of how I won you.
No one wants to hear that old story.
No, tell it.
Oh, but you've heard it.
Nuns tells it different every time. Go ahead, Nuns.
Nicky, you want to hear it?
As long as it doesn't get me too excited.
All right. Well, your grandmother used to live real close by here in a fourth floor walker. And every night, I would climb over her fence, I'd stand in her backyard, and I would serenade her.
This is not true.
Would you just let me tell my story?
Story is right. I never met him. His father dragged him to my house. My father talked to him. His father talked to me. Then both fathers told us we were getting married.
No, it happened 50 years ago. Why can't I just tell the story the way I want to? All right, the first time I saw your grandmother, she was standing on a street corner. Oh! It was a beautiful day, beautiful sunshine, and she was waiting for a bus.
I was the most gorgeous, popular, eligible girl in the neighborhood. What? You're telling the story the way you want? I'm telling the story the way I want.
Well, the first time I saw her, she had this most amazing smile. She was so beautiful, you could drink her from a glass.
I was wrong. Every word of this is true.
Naturally, I couldn't talk to her, so I just stood there and watched as she got on the bus. And then I waited there all day until another bus brought her right back to the same spot. And when she strolled home, I followed her. And I did this every day for a month. Every day for a month. I would stand there in her backyard and serenade her with this one particular song. Yes, sir, that's my baby.
How come a mandolin?
No, sir, I don't mean maybe.
Yes, sir, that's my baby now.
Well, when she finally did come down, I was still too shy to talk to her, so I just kept singing. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now.
Whenever I see an old black and white movie, I can't help but think that that's the way things were in my grandparents' day. They lived these very black and white lives, and they were all very serious, very earnest, rather joyless. But sometimes, not very often, but definitely sometimes, they gave me a glimpse of what they were really like. And suddenly their past would be splashed with color. I get a peek at them when they were young and sexual and had their whole lives laid out before them.
Nicholas, I need a partner.
Emma, I think you and I ought to leave a little bit early.
Nikki, you mind if we leave you early?
No, go.
This is the reason I want to see you married, Nikki. This is the reason.
Ida, Frank, we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I should clean up.
So, Nick, how you feeling?
I'm fine, Gramps. It's funny. I never would have seen you all like that.
It's because you're never here, Nick.
What are you talking about? I'm here every Sunday.
Yes, every Sunday, like a habit, like church. You're never here, Nick.
Gramps, how about another story?
I can't tell stories like nuns.
No, one that's all true. Tell me what was it like when your family told you to leave?
Why do you want to know that?
It's a fisherman, right? Why did he make you leave?
Nick, you know the problem with old stories? You tell them and you realize people don't change. They do the same thing over and over again. When I was a young boy, every Christmas morning on the cobblestones in town, there would appear this sea of vendors. The carts all covered with toys. And what I remember the most was the brilliant colors, the reds, the greens, the blues, a veritable rainbow of toys. And my father, he would pick me up and carry me to the first cart, and he would point to some tiny dark toy, and I'd point to the biggest and prettiest card on the toy on the cart, and he would shake his head no, and we'd move on to the next cart. And again, I'd point to the prettiest toy, and he'd shake his head again and move on to the next cart, and then to the next one, and the next to it. We'd gone to all the carts, and then he would pick some tiny gray toy that I was barely interested in, and I would start to cry. I always resented him for that. No, I hated him for that. And when I turned 14, he put me on a boat to America and said, "Goodbye, that's where you're gonna live." I hated him for that too. Soon after I left, he got tangled in a fishing net that was thrown into the water. His head hit the side of the boat, and they never found him. 8 years to the day I left, I returned home so my mother and sisters could meet my family. It was during the holiday, so I picked your mother up, and I carried her out of the house, and there they were. All the vendors, like they'd never left, with all their brilliant blues, reds, greens. And your mother, she pointed to the biggest and prettiest toy on the cart, and I bought it for her. And any toy she would point to, I would buy for her. And when we returned to the house, our arms filled with this rainbow of toys. My mother took one look and said, "That's what your father wished he could do for you. But we barely had enough money to put food on the table. That's why he sent you away, so that you could make for yourself a life he couldn't give you." I always thought my father was a bastard who wouldn't give me anything. Turns out he was giving me all he had. You're going away, aren't you?